Hey everybody, Sevilla here. I'm gonna have to pardon me because I'm not used to selfie mode videoing. A year and a half ago I embarked on this project and I want to show you what it looks like now. So I'm gonna let's turn this camera around. How do we do that? Like I said, this was just brown, dead zone. It took a long time to build up the beds, but in the meantime, there are always pots. And you can see right here, these are mustard greens that I planted back in November. They were epic, and I went ahead and let them bolt. And they were one of the first things to flower this spring. They're beautiful, and they are also making copious seed pods. So in this impending seed shortage that we're dealing with, I will actually be able to harvest my own seed. The white flowers, same thing. These are arugula, and as you can see here, right there, those are the little seed pods on the arugulas after they flowered. The beauty of arugula is that every part from leaf to the flowers to the seed pods are edible. But I've also been harvesting off of this one pot of salad since November, December. As you can see here, these are some epically ginormous onions. Every part of this is also edible. You can pull them up and eat them as green onions, or you can let them grow into full-size bulbs, and I'm letting some do that. There's also carrots. This is all in a pot. This jalapeno in this pot acted as a perennial, which they are in their native habitat. So if you have a good sheltered space or a mild winter, you can just try cutting them back, and you don't need to buy that or plant that again. Let's go down the trail. I wish I could show you a picture of what this lot looked like even just a year and a half ago. But all of this abundance, and I have never, ever been a gardener. And right now, I have beds full of onions. Right here, you can see my little baby grapes. Grapes do really well in Texas. We have native wild species of grapes, the Mustang and the Muscat grapes, so cultured grapes also can do well. They don't like a ton of water, except for when the grapes start getting big, then they want water. And tucked into my grape pot, look at my little strawberries. You know, everything that you're seeing though, it was just experimentation. I keep a notebook with detailed notes of everything I plant, where I plant it, what kind of soil I put it in. And when things work, I do more of that. And when they don't work, I try somewhere else. I almost never just give up, and I just keep putting stuff in. These giant raised beds that you see were free. These were hackberries that we cut down in order to put up this giant metal corrugated fence. I had to get rid of some of the hackberries, and so we used the hackberry log, and then because we had the chipper, we chipped all those trees, and I filled these beds with hackberry mulch. And then over the summer, when everything was hot and dry and nothing wanted to grow, I started layering these beds with the leaves that were falling off the trees, and I drenched the mulch. Then I added manure and our leaves and drenched it, then manure and drenched it, and sprinkled a little compost on top. Once I had collected some more organic matter, I did another layer, and then I planted it starting, when was it? October or November was when we put the onion greens in, a bunch of different beds. And that's a little comfrey growing there. These are a couple little lettuces, and these big giant guys are my potatoes. And over here, what's pretty cool is the potato here. These are volunteer wild Texas dewberries. They've already got some berries, so I went ahead and put a trellis up about a week ago to encourage it to grow. This is tropical sage, which I don't eat, but it makes prolific. Oh, it's about to start flowering. Yay. I had to cut this one back, but it flowers all year. It never stopped. It'll flower with tap water. It flowered in the winter. These are little garlic patch. This is a little garlic patch. I've got a few scattered around. I'm not going to show you all of them, but this is just from common kitchen garlic, and I stick these in the beds to keep pests away, but I've been harvesting full-size bulbs of garlic out of my garden for a few weeks now, from common kitchen garlic that I bought at the grocery store. The internet says it takes 9 months to grow garlic. I'm finding that I'm growing full-sized bulbs in 5 months. Yay, Texas. This is a coral vine, but really what I want to show you is that my trellis that I'm growing them on are old tent poles. So I just spray painted them, but I literally stuck the tent poles in the ground. I braced it with another little piece of bamboo. This has been up for over a year. It's flexible, but it's huge. It's got plenty of room. This guy's trying to escape. Let's tuck him up in there. No, all right, talk to you later. Now, back here is some more wild Texas dewberry. Now I dug that up and I brought it, and it was really dinky tiny. But this year, it erupted in bloom, and as you can see, there are little baby blackberries going all along here. That was totally free. All right, thought I'd bring y'all to the front yard where it's the same. This was all hard, dead clay, and as you can see, it's thriving pretty awesomely. Here's what's been happening in the Del Mazo household the last couple of days. Hello, ladies. Buck, 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 buck.